Hi, good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday, July 11th. It's like 10:32 p.m. here in Chicago. So, I heard about Shakur, trying to mandate his mandatory position to fight Devin Haney. And, I guess he, what is it called? Did he petition? Pardon me if I'm not using the right terms, but he's trying to get the WBC to make the Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight, and he's asking for 50%. So I know that my opinion isn't a popular one, but I think Shakur is right on track doing what he's supposed to do. I know a lot of people feel like, Haney took this and Haney accepted that. That's none of Shakur's business. Shakur's business is to look out for what's best for his financial worth when he gets in the ring. He's not supposed to be concerned with what Devin Haney decided to settle for. So I guess this video is to defend Shakur. I think he's doing it the right way. Get what you're worth. At least try your best to get what you're worth. And yeah, try and get 50%. Because they'll probably come back with 40, 35. If you asked for 40 or 35, they'll come back with a lowball offer. That's just how it works. So yeah, I'm not one of those people who thinks that just because Devin Haney decided to take very little for one of his fights or two of his fights, that every other black boxer now has to walk around accepting a 25% share when, they have accomplishments themselves in the sport of boxing. Not at all. This is the United States of America, and this is 2023. Some of you need to go back to whatever country you came from and whatever century you came from, thinking that Shakur has to take pennies just because Devin Haney decided to do it. And I think that I hope that they will come back with something reasonable. And, as far as Haney's concerned, I know that he's struggling to stay at 135. And I know that, it's probably, like I said, very hard for him to stay there. But if he has one more fight in him, Haney versus Shakur Stevenson, I would love to see it, definitely. And I know that I know that Haney has, done things that are a testament to his motivation and his will, his determination, his desire for greatness, and all of that is great. But at the end of the day, that still ain't got shit to do with me and what I'm worth. And I'm going to always try and get what I'm worth, not what you dictate I should take because you decided to take it at one point. No, it doesn't work that way. And I don't know, maybe I had that position because, come on. Like, I worked in a state that has always been one of the top two, usually the top two, but always at least like the top three highest paying states in the country. And you get what you negotiate. You don't have to get what somebody dictates to you and then they give you a sob story about what somebody else had to take. And a lot of states have made that illegal. The states that look out for their employees, you can't play that game. And the reason why they made it illegal to do certain things is because they were trying to bridge the gap between men and women in salary and minorities versus whites in salary. I'll take Massachusetts, for instance, because I work there. They can't ask you how much you made at your last job because you might tell them, I made XYZ. And they're like, okay, we'll give you XYZ plus 2,000. And you're like, no, because it sounds like I have a lot more responsibility, inflation, and they're going to say, no, this is more than what you made before. No, they can't do that. You can tell them what your desired salary is. And if they do ask you, like, how much have you made, they're not supposed to. But if they do, give them a number close to what you want, you know. And again, the lawmakers did that on purpose. They're pretty much telling you to have some common sense and get what you feel you're worth. Get what you know you bring to the table. Because they know that those companies have plenty of money, and there's way more where that came from, you know. So that's pretty much them giving you the go ahead to do what you got to do and say what you got to say to get a fair salary. Boxing is no different. Like, come on. Again, some of you guys, what are you, living in the 18th century? You live in somewhere in some weird little country where there ain't no money to go around? This is the United States of America. Get what you're worth. Negotiate as high as you can. And they'll meet you somewhere that you should be happy, you know. Anyway, that's my position. So good luck to Shakur. I hope I hope the outcome is that we get this fight. And I don't know, I heard about, like, Ruguru. I didn't read any articles or anything. I just saw a headline. Is Ruguru also saying that he needs more money from Devin Haney? Again, do what you got to do. Get what you're worth. Because they have it. Just as Canelo. But anyway, that's all. Have a good, or should I say ask Bud. Because you guys wanted him to take pennies too, didn't you? And he ended up getting something that was more fair for him. So never listen to the fans. Never listen to the fans. They're just a bunch of haters. But anyway, have a good evening, everybody. Salute to Scrapbook Boxing.